What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cool back at you with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I got 3 payouts within 30 days of the month of January 2026, right? Most of the time, it's not your strategy, man. It's your mindset. Your brain sucks. My brain sucked too, and this month I got it under control. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways of how you can do the exact same thing to get your psychology straight so that you can get payouts on your trading account. Let's get straight into it. That is a lot of mental battles that you have to face within trading that's going to really show you who you are as a person. Okay. My discipline right is the very first thing that I had to get right. My discipline without trying to control everything, but just making sure that everything was in place. What I mean by that is, like, out of trading, I'm making sure that I'm going to the gym. I'm making sure that I'm eating right. I'm making sure that I'm meditating, making sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do for my mindset, for my body, and for my overall life, making sure that I'm doing hard things on a day-to-day basis so that I can feel proud of myself, so that I can continue to keep moving forward and not get comfortable. The thing is with the market, once you get comfortable with the market and you feel like, okay, let me just relax now and let me not be disciplined anymore, you will always get cooked for it. You feel me? You will always get cooked for it because the market is a reflection of who you are. And if you are somebody who is greedy and you get comfortable being greedy, the market is gonna, guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna make you blow your account and now you're gonna be out the game. But if you're somebody who's disciplined and you're like, okay, I understand, like, I've blown so much accounts in the past and I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of the same thing because what didn't work before is not going to work again. If you want something to change, you have to change something. So you have to change your discipline. Okay. So I had to change my discipline within trading. I had to make sure that every day I come to the market and I do the exact same thing, right? You have to be robotic with the system and you have to flow with the system. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to go the other way and try to think that you can change the market. You can't do that. The only thing you can control is your mindset and your risk management. So your emotions is very important. You know what I'm saying? Because you can control your emotions, but once you risk too much, your emotions get higher and higher and higher. So you're thinking like, I'm risking way more than I'm supposed to be risking. Why am I feeling jittery? Why do I feel like I have to share every single tick of the market? It's because you're doing too much. You're risking too much. You're not disciplined to the plan that you set for yourself that will work. And if you haven't set a plan for yourself, this is going to help your psychology a lot better too. Make sure that you set plans for yourself of where you want your account to be every single day. I trade, I journal. The importance of journaling is going to be so that you're more organized and you know what you're doing. You're not just going to get into any trade because you know that I'm getting into this trade because of this reason. And every time I do get into a trade, I have to write about it. So you're not just going to be taking multiple setups and going against yourself because you know that you have to write about it. Let me show you guys what I also do. This is the gem right here. You know what I'm saying? This was on January 4th, 2026. You see at the top, it says 2026. If it could focus in, it's probably backwards. Cool, whatever. I actually wrote down everything that I wanted for this year and this month. So on this page here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down my goals and where I am and where I want to be for the month of February. This is manifestation. This is seeing yourself with what you have. And honestly, it's been working, man. Like, I got 3 payouts because I've had a clear goal of what I wanted. I may have not reached exactly where I wanted to be, but I'm on my way and I'm doing things in the right direction. So journaling and writing things down is going to help your psychology a lot. So that is the very first thing that I wanted to talk about. So next thing we're going to get into, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're gonna put up on the screen right now the month of January, right? So if you guys can see on the screen, this is the month of January on one of my Express accounts. What you guys would notice is basically, I'm gonna pull it up for myself so that I can see it as well. What you're gonna notice is I realize my bad day, the day that I usually lose money or lose trades, is on a Wednesday, right? And the days that I don't really trade is on Sundays and Mondays, right? And the days where I really don't trade as well is Fridays. That's just what I know basically off what I do. And what shows here is Wednesdays, I lose a lot of money on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? So every now that I have this information and I'm looking back at my results for the month and my results for the past, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that information to help me minimize my losses, minimize my mistakes. Okay. So when Wednesday comes, I know that, okay, if it's not a plus setup, if it's not a great setup, then I'm not going to be trading on Wednesday. You feel me? Or I'm not going to be risking what I usually risk on a day-to-day basis. I'm either gonna risk like a one contract, one micro contract, or like the smallest amount that I could risk, and then I'm out the market. You know what I'm saying? Maybe try to go for that $150, so I can have a profitable day, get that out the way. But if I can't get that, then it is what it is. Either I'd rather lose like 200 on a brand new Express account than trying to go crazy on a Wednesday. Like I noticed, like, okay, I get burnt on these days. So why the hell would I go back into the market thinking I'm so good to beat it? Like, stop trying to beat the market when it's trying to show you, like, okay, good here, bro. Just pack it up. You have other days. And what I also realized too is that you'll notice that your best days will show, right? So my best day is really Thursdays. Like, I'm gonna be honest, my best days is Thursdays. And yeah, I haven't lost any Thursdays this whole month. And on my other Express account, I got one of my best days on a Thursday. I passed another combine on a Thursday. So Wednesday sucks for me. Thursdays are really good. So on Wednesdays, I'm not going to do too much. And on Thursdays, I'm going to maximize my profits, but I'm not going to be stupid and over leverage. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to do what I usually do and realize, like, well, okay, Thursdays work for me. Let me just up it a little bit, right? Try to find a runner and keep it going until the end of the day. Simple as that, right? So testing your whole month and just looking at your whole month overview is going to help you a lot with your psychology, because you're going to realize, okay, this is what's going on. You're basically analyzing yourself. It's like a basketball game. You know, you're looking at a player, you're like, oh, you're trying to put a parlay on him. Well, let me see his last 5 games. Let me see if this dude had made over 15 points. Okay, so I'm gonna put him for 10 points because he definitely made 15. Okay, let me see if he got under 7 rebounds, because if he definitely got 4 rebounds for the last 5 games, I could definitely put him for 7 under. So if my parlay on my sports betting people, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Same thing with trading. You know, you want to make sure that you basically run a parlay on yourself. Run a parlay on yourself and see, like, okay, what should I do tomorrow? As far as my risk, or if I should trade or not. How are my Fridays, and how should I go approaching the market? What kind of mindset? You know what I'm saying? Approach the market with the mindset of, let me do the same exact thing that I usually do, but realize where I'm messing up at. Just have self-awareness. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so the thing I want to talk about is going to be trading at the same time every single day and trading the same pairs every single day. Right? Every single day I wake up at the same time and I trade at market open of New York session. I trade at 9:30 New York session, right? I make sure that I'm on the market. Sometimes I can't really be on the market because sometimes I'll be at work, I'm gonna be honest. So I can't really trade as much as I want to. But at the same time, I got to get it by any means. You know what I'm saying? People may work a job in the morning times. And that's why I made a previous video on why you should be setting alerts and managing your risk so that you don't have to watch every single move and you can still be able to make money and pass your account. So if you guys haven't checked that video out, go ahead and check that video out. It's a banger. It got some good gems in there and teaches you how to stay away from the market so that you don't overtrade, right? So back to, you want to go and you want to trade at the same time every single day. And every time you want to trade the same pair, right? The same 2 to 3 pairs. I don't trade nothing more than NASDAQ, MNQ, YM, which is US 30, or gold. You know what I'm saying? I only trade gold sometimes, not all the time. If I don't see MNQ and I don't see what's that, YM, I'm gonna trade gold. If gold looks like it's setting up nicely and everything else is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, then I'm gonna be trading gold. You know what I'm saying? Stick to those 3. Mostly 2 pairs. You know what I'm saying? To the market every single day and do the exact same thing, because consistency really pays off with this. It may sound cliche or whatever, but consistency really pays off with this. And it's not about to get to a different type of pair that's gonna make you go crazy or trying to do different things. Nah, like, stop doing that, bro. Just relax and stick to the same thing every single day. Wake up at the same time, trade at the same time, trade the same pairs, right? And trade the same percentage. You feel me? Some days you may risk a little bit more, some days you may risk a little bit less, but make sure that you're not going too much in this way or too much in that way. Do the same thing every single day, same time, same trade. Let's get it. All right, so the last thing of this video I want to talk about is going to be basically setting rules for yourself so that you don't fall off, okay? I also want to talk about the importance of blowing accounts. That may decrease your confidence. That may, sometimes you might blow an account and you be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna buy another one, and then you blow that one and you're like, okay, let me try to get this one back. And you find yourself in a mental loop in an action loop of buying new accounts and not making enough money to cover for those accounts you've been buying. So first thing I want to talk about is setting rules. Is you always want to make sure that you have the same amount of trades you take in every day. If you want to take 2 trades a day, you take 2 trades a day. Me personally, I take 1 trade or 2 trades. You know what I'm saying? If it's a loss, that's a little bit. Then I'll take another trade. And if it's 2 losses, I'm done. If it's 1 win, I usually go for 1 win for a day, 1 to 1 or 1 to 2, and then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that, because at the end of the day, trading is something that you can always scale. You can always make more money trading than a job will. You know what I'm saying? A job is only going to pay you a set rate every 2 weeks, whether you do a lot of work or whether you do a little bit of work. They don't care about you, bro. And a job will continue to let you off the hook, and they always have somebody else. And everything is under rules and systems that you can't control. So you have more control over your trading, because you know that you want to do this every single day and risk this amount and get in and out. You know what I'm saying? And if you're on mental psychology part of, I keep blowing my account and I don't know how to do this for real, you know how to do this, bro. Honestly, you know what you're doing wrong. Whether you know it right now or not, you know it. You know what I'm saying? Deep down in you, you know what you're doing wrong, bro. And when nobody's watching, when it matters the most, you feel me? When you're over leveraging, when you're taking trades because somebody else told you to take it and you didn't really align it with your own strategy, when you're doing everything that's not in alignment with you, that's because of you. So I think trading is really like the psychology about taking accountability for yourself. And if you're not as good at taking accountability, then this game is not for you, because you will continue to always blame the market. You're blaming a screen, bro. You're blaming a screen that runs off of price action, that runs off of patterns and history and people's emotions. You're blaming that instead of blaming yourself. Once you can control yourself, then you can control how much you can make, right? So this month, 3 payouts by simply being consistent, understanding like, okay, I'm not gonna try to hit for home runs. I'm just gonna go for $100 to $200 a day, and if I can make a $400 a day or $600 a day off of those 150 days, then I'll eventually be able to get a payout by next week. You know what I'm saying? So in this video, I taught you guys the basics of psychology. You understand me? If you're new to this channel, like the video. If you guys want to work with us, I have a Discord. Just go ahead and DM me. Drop a comment down below if you want a Discord. I'll figure out a way to reach out to you, contact you. You guys could probably follow me on Instagram as well. Like the video, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Cool, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.